And we are back. So, yeah, a couple pieces of information for chat there. Sorry for the delay in between the streams, but yeah, they need to actually work on the line, and we're gonna be doing some testing tonight because he found a break in the line that most likely was what the intermittent cause of the upload rate was for me. So he thinks he's actually fixed the upload rate to where we're going to stay solid. So, all right, let's get back into it. Which honestly, that worked out because due to a meeting I had, I felt the need that I really needed to talk to my boss and give him a bit of an update and whatnot. And so yeah, we gave him his update and had a quick chat with him while the guy was doing the repair on the line. So yeah, we multitasked. We made good efficient use of our time there. And but now back to Valheim. Taking a minute just to build the house. And that's because of all the building and all the stuff that we've done. Now, more likely, I'm going to change the look of some stuff in time. Not right now. Okay, the lighting hasn't been implemented yet, so let's give that a moment. See how things go here. There we go. All right, the lighting is in. Okay. All right, we are logged in and ready to rock and roll. Upload rate seems to be staying steady. Good sign, but we'll keep an eye on it through the rest of the stream tonight. So, do we have pine wood listed on our needs? No, we don't. All right. And then what we're going to do, and I was thinking about this, we're going to change up how we're going to do the to-do list. So we're going to have two separate to-do lists. We're going to have one that's going to be down there at the warehouse, and that's going to be for materials going in the warehouse. We're going to have a second to-do list. We're going to keep this to-do list where it's at, because originally I thought about tearing it down and just moving it, but instead I think we're just going to keep this right where it's at. And this will only have food material requests. So this will have the to-do list for the kitchen. And that building down there will have its board for the to-do list for the warehouse. And I think that will work out rather nicely. Now, the other thing we want to do, we got this nice little fence that's been set up. That Tundra set up, but we're going to place a lot of this wood. Once we get some more tar, but we're going to place a lot of this wood with blackwood. That blackwood is rain resistant, it's weather resistant, and as long as we do that top bar across it, all the other wood underneath it will be protected. We are back, Frostbite, so yeah, I'm not even sure how much information came across on the last stream. Last stream I'm even going to delete because it was only 2.5 minutes. So I stood up and I saw that the internet company was out in a bucket truck. And all of a sudden my upload speed just tanked. And I stepped outside and asked the guy what was going on. And I told him that my upload speed was just tanked. And he's like, well, I haven't touched anything yet. You know, and I was like, okay. But no, he had touched something. He had touched the line because he noticed where there was a break in the line. So, so my internet went down for a little while, and I went ahead and took care of calling my boss and taking care of some work things while we waited for them to get the repair done. Now that they've got the repair done, it's going to be a fun test. It's going to be fun and interesting for me because apparently, because it was a break in the line, the wind could have been causing my upload speed to be bouncing all over the place, which could have been causing the issues we've been having the last several streams. And he asked me, he says, yeah, it's been happening for a while, hasn't it? I was like, yeah, it has been happening for a while. And he's like, yeah, so this is probably it. So, fingers crossed, the repair he just did on the line maybe has taken care of our weird upload speed issue. Because, you know, like I said, it was weird. I couldn't figure out what was causing it. So, well, what I was saying, Prospect, before you hopped on, I was thinking about my to-do list over here. This to-do list is nice, but this to-do list is going to change. We're going to add an extra board on it, and we're going to shrink it. I'm going to remove half of this to-do list board. Because this to-do list board is going to be specifically for what's needed in the kitchen. And then we're going to put a second to-do list over here on the warehouse. It'll go right here on this wall. And this to-do list will be specifically stuff that goes in the warehouse, the stuff that we need. Marble, iron, stone. I think stone is just going to be a permanent. I'm starting to think that there's never going to be a time that we're not going to need stone. So, but we are back, and so I don't know how much of this actually got recorded on the last stream, but we've moved the whole smelting area down here. The one challenge I've got is I want to make sure I've got space in between my blast furnaces, but when I put one right here, because if you notice they take up a 2x2 block space. If I put one right here, then there's no way to fit a. There's no way to get a cart in here. But at the same time, I don't want to extend out any further because we want this open to go through here. Well, then again, oh, because we've moved this down here, we don't need this to be as open, because we're not going to need a cart to go all the way up there from the ship anymore, because the main stuff we're carting from the ship that we're actually loading in carts is all stuff that goes here to the smelters. Yeah, it is your walkway, and I like it. And so I'm trying to be careful here. Then again, no, there is a way to bring a cart in. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt. But it's not really that big of a pain in the butt because it's all flat. Nothing uphill. You just bring it in, come around this side of the smelters, come in right here, and then you are in metallurgy heaven. So this will work. Yeah, I think this will still work. I still need one more blast furnace, but we are completely out of iron. So I haven't managed to finish what I was working on in here, but I did get... I got the skeleton put in place. So the skeleton's in place for this. Whole reason I leave this open the way that I have is because it makes it easier for getting the rest of the chests in place on the different cabinets. And then once we get all the chests in place, because I still need a ton more pine wood, I need more iron, and then this warehouse will be ready for use. Yep. That's just wood. And here, I got one stack of pine wood left, so that's enough for 5 more chests. So between this and that little stack of iron, that's 5 more chests. That's all I can get. And I want to redo that marble because I was, that marble there was just because I was experimenting with it and kind of showing off some of the build pieces. So that marble's not going to stay where it's at. But this is this is taking shape, so it's definitely looking nice. I'm liking it. I don't like the boxes so close to the corner here, but I think I'm gonna have to live with it. Because I know there's a reason I put 9 of these here. But I could only think of 6 types of wood. And I know I'm forgetting something. Yep, had people fiddling with the internet cable, literally. Had a repair technician out here. And, I hadn't got a text message, an email, nothing, give me a heads up. So, Ashwood is on my list. I've got that's on there. It's listed as ash. How you doing, Lewis? So, I think we're at the point of the stream, though, and the point of the evening, where my plan, because, that's enough building for now. We're low on materials. I'm thinking we're going to go do some exploring. So, yeah, Lewis, Tundra, you guys want to hop in and jump in a boat? Go do some Viking raids. That's a lot of coal in my pocket. Oh, which box are we keeping the... Which box are we keeping the idols in? Alright, we've got 4 totems. So we don't even have enough to sell them in Yagluth once. Because you need 5 of them. So, let me grab enough pine wood. Let's grab only enough pine wood. Got our traveling materials in our pocket. Gonna double check and make sure the unnamed portal isn't connected to anything. Alright, good. So, yeah, we don't even have enough totems. And we got 4 totems, which means we need 11 more totems. Because we need to fight Yagluth a few times, depending on how many people are on with us when we fight Yagluth, you know. But even when you fight these guys X number of times, they only drop. It hits a maximum eventually on the number of materials that it drops. And by my calculation, even with a maximum number of people, we could have 10 people on the server fighting him. Which, oh my god, that would be lag-tastic. But, you know, that would be... that's just not going to give us enough souls to get all 5 wisp fountains. We fight them twice, and we'll have enough wisp fountains.